Paddington was the January movie based off the children's book Paddington. What this movie is about is this bear named Paddington who goes off into the city because something terrible happens to him in the jungle. So he goes there thinking he's going to be welcome when really people are just ignoring him. But there's one family that's going to help him out, even though, number one, they're kind of estranged from each other, and number two, they're not that excited about Paddington joining. And I reviewed the trailer for Paddington, and I actually thought it was going to be pretty good, but unfortunately I missed it in January, as well as a couple other movies that came out this year. But I'm happy to say that I eventually saw it, and I really enjoyed it. But it doesn't deserve that 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's too high. Let's start off with the positives. Paddington as a character is really great. The actor who plays him does a fantastic job. He was a very lovable character. I felt bad for him whenever there was emotion going on. He was just a really great character to relate to, which is weird because he's a bear. And the family, even though they are estranged from each other, they have great chemistry with each other, especially interacting with this bear that's not actually there. I thought they all did really well. There are a couple cliches, but for the most part they handle it pretty well. Not only that, but the humor really works. A lot of times I was gut-busting laughing at this movie because I really enjoyed the humor in this movie. It's the kind of humor that everyone can enjoy. It's not for kids strictly and the adults are gonna hate it. Everyone can have fun with this humor. And I like when family films actually do that because it shows that they kind of respect their audience and don't treat them like children by putting poop jokes or fart jokes anywhere. I actually really like that they didn't do that. And the CGI for Paddington, it's really good. I really liked it. I actually believed that that was a bear walking around with them. As far as flaws go, I thought the villain of the movie was a little cartoony. And she's very funny. Like, she's kind of like a parody of a Bond villain. She's kind of funny. But overall, as a villain, I think there wasn't really much going for her. She has a motivation, but there isn't much of a character to her except she's evil. And there are a couple cliches and predictabilities that happen in the movie that you can just call out a mile away. It is that kind of family movie. It doesn't really bring anything new to the table. And everyone has this over-acceptance of a talking bear that I like. That was just kind of weird to me. Like, these people, just all of a sudden, a talking bear is among them and they just barely react to it. Like, they look at it and just like, Like, they just completely ignore it sometimes. Like, dude, it's a talking bear. What? You're not scared? You're not reacting to this? No? Okay. Okay. But as a family film, it is really good. It's not as good as Inside Out, but compared to the other family films we've gotten, it is actually really good. It respects its audience. The humor is really well handled. Chemistry between the family is really good. The acting was good. Paddington as a character is really likable. And besides the villain not being as great as it could have been, and the plot having a few predictabilities and cliches, and somehow the over-acceptance of a talking bear, I'm gonna give Paddington a B+. I really had fun with Paddington. I'm ashamed that I missed it in the theaters, but I was too busy seeing the Imitation Game, so bleh. So if you have seen Paddington, leave in the comments below what you thought of it. And I have chosen my topic for the 500 subscriber video. That'll be coming out this weekend. I hope you really enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time.